Let's fight. A very good evening to each and every one of you, wherever you're joining us from tonight. Let's fight, good folks. Let's fight. We trust that you guys are good. We trust that you are well wherever you're joining us from. Rock and come in, folks. You're either helping the process forward, you're either a solution to the problems we have in this country. You're the problem yourself. Good to have each and every one of you here with us, folks. We got a program planned for you tonight. We got some folks from the Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union dropping by, folks. Looking forward to talking with them. They are from, as I said, the Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union, and they're going to be dropping by. It's trouble, folks, in this country. Trouble in the PPP. And the biggest budget ever. Share the live, folks. Smash that emoji button as well. We want as many persons as possible to get valid and credible information. Wherever you're coming in from, folks, invite a friend. Share the live. Invite a friend to not only watch the program, but to subscribe to us on YouTube and all the other places, on Twitter and Facebook. Wherever you're joining us from tonight, we are happy that you guys are here with us. Brenda Bradford, Dan Fordyce, how are you guys doing? Do let us know. Carol Hudson, if you're hearing us loud and clear, folks, if you are hearing us loud and clear, wherever you're joining us from tonight, folks, rock and come in quickly. Sukhchan Sudhari is here with us. All of the different social media platforms that we are streaming to simultaneously. Great to have each and every one of you here with us, folks. Good to have you guys here with us. Pretty live, good folks. And smack that emoji button as well. Good to see each and every one of you. Good people, good people, good people. Brenda Bradford says loud and clear. Barry Sinclair, good to have you. Barry says good night all. And Glycis Byrne and Leon Logan, Dan Fordyce, Marcia Wild, Carol Jacobs, Carol Hudson, all the Karens are here tonight. Good to see you folks. Wherever you're joining us from, well, you all know one the other on. It's pace and it's power. Time to race tonight, folks. We ain't got too much time to waste tonight at all. I think we're gonna come out full from the blocks, folks, with the latest we have, and I think we bring it in, folks. Some of what we're covering locally. Let's start right there, folks. Some of what we're covering locally, just in case you're joining us, is a hard start, folks, because we got so much to share. You're welcome, all of you who are joining us across the various pages, across the various social media platforms. We are fired up, folks, and we are ready to go. We're fired up and ready to go. Great to have all of you here with us, folks. All, each and every one of you. No exceptions as yet. No exceptions as yet. Let's see how the program finishes. And the guys are telling us we got some Sahara dust with us. We have some Sahara dust with us, folks. My Lord, it never stops. It's never a dull moment in this country. Never a dull moment in this country, guys. Look what's happening here, all the way from the Sahara. You don't have to go to the Sahara Desert. It's coming to reach you now. It's coming to reach you now. You know, it's not a dust now. Somebody plants it that. One or two, they might be now dusting off some of those plants instead of hand because we still hold it. Instead of to renegotiate the production sharing agreement of 2016, the PSA of 2016 will be still holding. That's folks. And the EPA, finally the EPA has a use. Finally, the EPA has a use. The EPA is saying, guys, the EPA is asking if you can wear your mask. You couldn't even get some of you to wear your mask during COVID. I know how well we're going to fare. I don't know how well we're going to fare. I just don't know. It's going to be a toss-up. To see how things are going. It's going to be a toss-up. Folks, I'm so delighted and ecstatic that you guys are here with us. And Michelle, you come late. Brenda Henry, Leon Logan, Roxanne Aaron, and Out Front Parts is here as well, guys. We're delighted to see each and every one of you. But watch for that Sahara Desert, you see. Please and thank you. Angela Jordan, good to see you as well. Angela, hold straight, Angela. Holstrain, Dorrit David, Lyndon Gill. Good to see each and every one of you. Rhonda Gordon, great to see Rhonda tonight. Holstrain, Angela Jordan. Good to see Angela and all the other folks joining us. We're watching that. Sahara, that's folks watching it. Look what else we're following. Look trouble now, man. Look trouble in this place. Y'all think this country easy? Well, it is not. If you ever think it easy, good folks, it is not. Look trouble now. Right? Congratulations to the folks down there at the Georgetown Public Hospital Corporation. Because folks, first ever they tell us, laparoscopic living kidney transplant. Yep. Patient, but I ring the bell one time. For those folks in the health sector, thanks to Dr. Ashley Kisoon, we know the intense circumstances under which they work, which you work. We understand, you see, and we can make it right. We can make it right. Folks, I'm telling you, we got to make it right. But doctors and nurses, nonsense. We can't be treating them anyhow. Don't do it, folks. I'm begging you all. Don't let us treat our nurses and doctors anyhow. We must reject that. And so they had this very, very first ever laparoscopic living kidney transplant at the Georgetown Public Hospital Corporation. Right? And they're telling us that this procedure took place just yesterday, on the 29th, rather. We're now getting information, marking a significant advancement in kidney transplant within the country. Yep. I'm very happy to see the folks down there are growing from strength to strength. You know, that hospital used to be in a bad shape. But consistently, Roland Lawrence working in the health sector and all the others who played some role. No doubt. I wouldn't doubt the people did one or two things. I wouldn't doubt that. That's what you're supposed to do. What, you want a red carpet for that? They want a red carpet for that? So I want to say thanks to all the folks who made that possible. Yeah, first ever laparoscopic living kidney transplant. I don't want to get into too much with this semantic because somebody's living kidney, well, they can't put in dead kidney. Folks, all right. Hold the focus. Hold the focus, guys. Never dull moment in this country. Rosetta Barton, Debbie Collins, Leon Logan. Never dull moment. Never. I got to fall back. I want y'all know politics and work out. I got to fall back. I mean becoming a preacher. I know some of y'all love to see that. But I got to fall back. You see, I got talents. I got talents. That being said, folks, look at some of the other things. We're following. Folks, out of date, dangerous, you know. Dangerous. Look, story now. All in this country, nobody have hardship here, nothing, cheating, nothing. They ask city hall, nothing. You could just go and put up a building. You even have to ask the government nothing. You could just go and start building. And that's what the people there at Liliendal is saying. Somebody putting up a hotel in Liliendal, and they're concerned. They're digging out every inch of dirt. And several poles fell quite recently. Folks, the country we got. Is it a country we got? Is it a wild, wild west more likely? Is the wild, wild west more likely? What say you, Fennel Innes? This be country? We own country, same place? No. Nobody asked the authorities. Imagine, Guyana Power like had to pull out a statement saying, please, if you're going to be building, talk with us and let us guide you. Is that a country? Gloria Gordon? I don't think so. Is that a country? Anybody do whatever they want to do? Power poles down, folks. Liliendal. Who pays for this? Anybody gets a citation? Huh? Anybody got paid damages? Wild west in this country. Now who you know is who know you. Is who know power poles down, folks. This is Liliendal on the east coast of Demerara, just outside of central Georgetown. You ain't gotta go far. Mike, once you turn again, look what's going on. Hundreds of you, literally hundreds of you watching, folks. Tag a friend, invite a friend, share the live, invite your friend, folks, Let me go down the road, the man. Look, story now. You think it's done there? The good book says when these things have happened, it's not the end. You know the end by now. It's the beginning of sorrows. When you see these things happen, it's the beginning. One country. Wild, wild west. GPL says you got to consult them. If you're digging, if you're drilling down, you got to consult. Several poles went down. Now, if I'm out of power, my chicken spoil. Huh? My little pork and with this and with that. Who's paying for that? Wild, wild west country, I can carry my bill now by GPL. Or do I carry it by the hotel? The hoteliers? Huh? Who's paying for that? My God. We're different in this country now. Different in this country. Leon Logan, June Jeffers Edwards, Blossom Fraser, Camille Cox, Wanda Fraser, Piali Cox, Sukshan Sudhari, and Charmy Gibbs, power poles down. That's what they're telling us. Look at us we're following, folks. Look at this. Folks, the national budget, the proposal is for a $1.146 trillion budget. And could you imagine? In classes, Chirigo umbrellas open. Why? Hold on. $1.146 trillion. Remember we told you that? Why? Folks, the Education Ministry says that this is now a very, very innovative way in which they are constructing these schools. Yeah, they say this is now groundbreaking like that. Laparoscopic surgery there at the Georgetown Public Hospital. This is what's happening now through infrastructure, through private contractors. You know, friends, family, and favorites. This is a very innovative way that they're designing these schools. That the inside and outside are the same. They said, yes. Children need fresh air. They need breeze. They need wind. Even some rain, they say, will help them to grow. You get a rain in their young roots. They shoot up nicely. Yep. These are the innovative schools they're building. You're inside and you're outside. Till rain outside, rain in the classroom. You know, they make the roofs now very porous, you see. They make the roofs very porous. And this is, in this kind of a tropical climate, we don't want to lock it outside. So you kind of bring it into the class environment there. So you kind of open up the roof there and you kind of simulate a natural environment. Yeah, so this is very, very innovative. We want to show you some of what we saw recently, folks, at a school in Bartica, the St. John's Primary School, in this $1.146 trillion budget country. The Little Dubai. Big things happening in Little Dubai. They're simulating the outside. You're inside and you're outside at the same time. Very innovative, transformative. The world of PPP. Very transformative. Take a look and take a listen. PPP have said this is a very, very innovative way in which they're doing things. Tommy Gibbs, you saw that? June St. John, Passat, Dan Fordyce, Glycis Mingo Byrne, Cheryl Glenn. This is an innovative way. You're inside and you're outside all at the same time. And they paying tribute to that Rihanna song, Under My Umbrella, Ella, eh. Life in the 592, folks. It's sweet bad. Little Dubai, folks. Life in Guyana, sweet bad. In my captain voice, in my Captain Jerry Govaya voice. Life in Guyana, sweet bad. They say they are simulating. This is innovative, folks. It's innovative. I didn't think I can like this for the children. When I get a little more big, let me innovate and so I want this problem remedied by tomorrow, prayer, or else I don't talk, or else. And they don't want teachers in this country to strike. Right? You as a teacher, you barely make it in from the rain. But you know you're going to class like this, you know. But the inside and the outside are at the same time. Prelims is innovative. Innovative. What do you think, David? Dorrit, you in the place, man. What this thing happens? St. John's Primary Barticle. You're inside and you're outside all at the same time. You're missing, folks. If you share it like that, you're wicked. You stink and you're dirty like them boys. Wicked, stink, and dirty. That's how it went down. Never dull moment in Little Dubai. Never a dull moment, folks. We want to fix tomorrow, prayer. We not this kind of innovation. You're too much ahead, prayer. This kind of innovation, sporily, too far ahead. Look what else we're following, folks. Look what else we're following. 4 years. 4 years to tell us. Jail time. Fastest startup in this country is to push narcotics. It's to traffic narcotics. To sell narcotics. So they're sending Nishat Shamsundar for 4 years. They sent me far up the farm. 4 years, Karen Mohammed. They found him at a ganja farm. At a ganja farm. I think Shamsundar is a small man, though. Samsundar, Nishat Samsundar. He's a small man. 20 years old, you know. Deep in the business. 20. I think some big fishes escaping here. They've heard us saying, we're not seeing any prosecutions, any convictions. Acres, 25, 30, 40 acres of ganja that's being found. You tell me Samsung at 20, is he owner? Huh? Like the phone carrying man that's saving 16 billion. You tell me Samsung that owner? Like a certain minister of housing who buy out some Gaisuko lands there in what they place them cheap, big mansion, pool, this, that, 30 next. We say if you can't do the time, don't do the crime though. Samsundar. Never dull moment is the fastest startup you can get into. Narcotics trafficking, things tight. Things tight. Really, government telling us, you see that primary school, St. John Primary School there in Bartica, you're inside and you're outside all at the same time. Say, got next year budget. They ain't budget for that. Sorry, St. John's. They ain't budget for that. No. They ain't budget for that. Fastest startup. You see? 2 3 y'all in there getting a fast startup. We could fix the roof problem there. We could fix the roof problem. Who don't know? Who don't know? Never a dull moment in this country. I said never, ever a dull moment. Moving on. We got a lot to cover. We were searching for the audio on this one, where President Ali said last year when he had a press conference, he said the following Monday, he was meeting with the media. Oh, they were going to unleash a PR strategy against the Venezuelans, educating our citizens. They were going to unleash it like we have never seen before. We're still waiting. Only if it's real Guyanese, you can understand without me saying anything what I mean. We're still waiting. Who vex? Now, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs got his $8.3 billion budget approved. They're now saying for the rest of this year, you can see a very, very active public relations initiative. See, we're educating our citizens on what's happening there on the border, what's happening with the 1899 Arbitral Award, what's happening with the 1966 Geneva Agreement, and how do they relate one to another? This year. Coming soon. That's all they tell us, Brace it over. That's all they tell us all the time. Brace it over, folks. I think this country is it. When these things happen, this is not the end. The good book tells us long ago. I studied the Bible. Some people say the good book. I alternate. Good book, Bible, Bible, good book. Whatever it is, folks. When these things happen at the end, it's just the beginning. It's the beginning of sorrows. Who is this? Look story now. Look story now, folks. So we got so much to cover tonight. So we're telling you about this, right? The next story I want us to look at. Hold on. Next story I want us to look at. Irfan Ali had an outreach, folks, recently. Irfan Ali, the president, Irfan Ali, he had an outreach recently. You think this country is easy? Well, it is not. That's what I want to tell you. If you ever had an inclination that was easy, folks, it is certainly not. So there was an outreach quite recently, guys. And we got a little behind the scenes, a little back channel on this outreach that was held quite recently by President Irfan Ali. He touched a number of places on the west coast of Babis. And who with me tonight, man? Who's sharing the light? Hold on. Folks, you think it's easy in this place? You think it's easy? Well, the organizing secretary, who's sharing the live? I'm going to fight with somebody tonight, you know. Years. We went in, however, win is a win. You see? Well, who shared Diane Gravesani? Is it you, Diane? Is it you? Gloria Gordon, Lester Williams, Unity Lyons, Karen Mohammed. Good to see each and every one of you on the line. Invite a friend to watch valid, to view, to engage valid, credible information. Who vexed? I know the whole thing, folks. I know the whole thing. Irfan Ali touched about 3 or 4 communities on the west coast of Babis quite recently. Oh my God, let me see the fun. Let me see the fun. You know, lots of instances is government resources, the people's resources, yours and mine, that they're using to do these outreaches, doing the political work with the people's money. How do you feel about that? Well, we got to see a little behind the scenes quite recently with how this operates. One man is the organizing secretary on that side, on the west coast for the PPP. Well, he was abjurate. How dare you all not the organizing secretary and had to have a government vehicle to go and bring these people out? Folks, he doesn't work with the government. He has no formal job with the administration. But on the political side, the party side, he is their man. You see, to get in the cracks and the crevices, the creases, and bring out the folks. Well, he had some complaints. Because Irfan was going up that side. Right? And he know a big budget pass. And he, is about to pass. And he's asked, well, it's for me. Why I'm doing all of this here? For what? And I look in shabby. Like the students at St. John's Primary Day in Bartica. He won his piece of the pie as well, folks. Listen to some of what the organizing secretary said quite recently. Take a look. Brace it over, folks. I said brace it over. Take a look. And take a listen.
The vehicle window not functioning. My skin soaked. I just changed my clothes. Right? Imagine the president of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali, coming to do a public meeting in the Tikaba settlement and Bushlat, and the region doesn't have a vehicle. When you talk to them, they never get vehicle, and now they're saying it's too late. Look at the kind of vehicle we got traveling. We in government now. Compared to the region 5 to the other region don't behave like this. This is total disrespect to our government. Every time you ask a vehicle, they don't have a vehicle. Look, the vehicle windows, the motor born, it can't go up. You gotta drive the skin soaked. The skin soaked this morning. Just change off your clothes. From the executive secretary, please talk to the people in the region. Waste of a time. But they can busy do other things. The region can get vehicle to go in the travel all over in the night, drive all over. Not doing region work many times. If you want, I can take video and show you. Yeah, right? When you put this plastic to save yourself from rain, you can't even get a look at the rear view mirror. It's a dangerous risk. driving around here, getting to look at the mirrors. The president coming with they're doing an announcement for the president, and the region doesn't have a vehicle to give us to do the announcement. It's not a political meeting, it's a public meeting. The president coming and reach people. These people are sit fat in the office of the region. The president is a very humble president along with his team of ministers. Even the MP, very humble, working very hard. And them at the region sit there, they still not do nothing. Very little they do it. The vehicle window now.
Yeah, the man wants his vehicle. The organizing secretary, folks, I want to make a special request. For organizing secretary who don't work with the government formally, has a position in the administration, I want a regional vehicle for him, please. You see? I want a lot of people to be out there when the front coming by. And this man has to go with the government vehicle. He said it happens in a lot of places. But I like what he said about Region 9. I got but Region 5 there. I got to talk to him some more. He said doing a lot of things with this vehicle when the night come. A lot of things they're doing with this vehicle when the night come. When they could be doing political work. You know, I know who's the man with he called the man short. I want to go on talking. Tell us some of what they're doing with these vehicles when the night come. And they're doing political work when the night come. A lot of other things they could be doing with the vehicles. But when he who don't work with the government want the vehicle to do political work, he can't get the vehicle. You have to make it right there, fun. $1.146 trillion budget. You tell me the man who don't work for the government, but doing political work for the party, can't get the government vehicle? Huh? Can't do it? But in other regions and so on, they're doing it. That's what the fellow said. Why can't he get in Region 5? They always get an excuse. And night time they're gone doing all kinds of things with the region vehicle. Stephen, why the man can't get a vehicle to do the political work? Even though he don't work with the government. Why he can't get a spurly? What kind of country this is, man? People in Region 1 can get vehicle to do political work. Region 2, 3, 4, 5? Why 5 is the exception? I representing this fella. 6 they could do it. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They can do it even. Why they can't do it in 5 and get this man a vehicle? Who don't work with the government? Give him a regional vehicle to do political work. Shucks, man. It's a 1.146 trillion. Yep. But I see, and it comes, no why he can get a vehicle that day. And it said that day the vehicle was out smuggling chicken. And it said on that day, the regional vehicle was out smuggling chicken. Like every day when he called, it's just the day they smuggling chicken with the regional vehicle. Right? Bar the ambulance. Oh, shucks. They smuggled chicken in the ambulance. He ain't got the luck. They even smuggled chicken in the ambulance. He ain't got the luck. Shucks. What's happening in this place? What is happening in this country of ours? Shucks. Shucks. No easy day, folks. No easy day. We got some folks who are going to be stopping by. We're talking all things. Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union. We got Mahela, we got Judah, we got some other folk, one other person dropping by as well, folks. We're talking, Trevor Ben won an election there in that union, started doing some fantastic work with the team. And then the malicious 9. Oh, Father, they pulled a coup. Now the court says Trevor Ben and his team must organize a new election. And folks, some of these guys have been very, 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 very disrespectful to the court, obdurate to the law. And I want to hear from them. Folks, share it. Smash that emoji. What's happening at the union? What is happening at the union? I want to hear from them. Yep. Folks, welcome to our broadcast. We're talking all things Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union. You guys have a special, I was going to say an annual general meeting. This is a special general meeting coming up. For those persons who might not have been following too closely what's been happening at the Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union, Trevor Ben and team were elected some time ago Then you had a coup. Some folks felt things going too nice, and they decided they wanted to move Trevor and dishevel some things there. And then there were some court matters. The court said that Trevor and team should be in charge of this electoral process. That's quite recently. And then things didn't go according to plan. I see you guys went back to court and say that the incumbent persons in office there, the credit union, doing their own thing, and you had a ruling. Give us a little bit of the background, and then we talk about where we are currently. Guys, over to you.
If I can go into it quickly. So where we are, we have a ruling of the court that says that there must be a special general meeting on the 5th of February, which is next Monday. As we speak, the court also ordered that not only there must be a special general meeting, but this special general meeting must be led by Trevor Ben, Patrick Mentor, Juggernaut, Rajdai Juggernaut.
Mm-hmm.
So the meeting must be planned and executed by the three persons. However, to date, Trevor Ben, the three people that I named, was unable to execute their functions and duties designed or so ordered by the court. This is because the CEO of the organization is saying that she's still waiting on it to be approved by the entire committee member or the entire board, committee of management rather, or the entire board. At this point, the court, being the applicant, I was there, I can tell you the court did not order that. There is an actual document where we have in our possession of telling you what the court ordered. But the CEO is bent on ensuring that she listens to the other group of people, and she's saying that no monies are allocated basically to proceed with the special general meeting unless it is approved by the committee of management. So as we speak, Trevor Ben, Patrick Mentor, Rajdai Juggernaut cannot tell me where the process is and how prepared we are for Monday's meeting.
Yeah. And this, Mahela, is $1 billion credit union saying money has not been approved yet for the running off of this special general meeting of the union there. Folks, we do have with us Jenna and Marlon. Why do you think it's so easy for the incumbents there to decide the court? Why those persons who currently occupy office at the Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union, why are they so bent on defying the court?
Well, that is something that I cannot understand even currently. The modus operandi of these individuals relative to the wishes of the members. And it's on this basis that I would like to address the general membership tonight. Collectively, we are all members, and you are given the opportunity to be in a position to lead the credit union in a particular way. And we as members were enjoying the leadership of Comrade Ben. And I believe it was in 2021, I was a beneficiary relative to some of the decisions, some of the visionary decision that was made by Trevor Ben. Because prior to that, we as members, we were subjected to going to the bank and having to borrow money from the bank. And to get sometimes the 20 or the 10%, you had to now be dependent upon the credit union. And the rates were, as you know, not favorable. And so things start happening. And suddenly, as soon as things start happening, for the benefit of the members, here comes this group that was charged with the responsibility of leading the credit union in tandem or in support of Mr. Ben, decided that they want things to go in a particular direction. And that's where we are today. So to answer your question directly, I'm at a loss to why they are they have been put there by us. And we're asking a question to say, look, stop here. We need to look at what's going on. Because one of my friends came to me recently. He's in pursuit of purchasing a minibus. But when he checked on the credit union, the response that he got currently is that, look, we're not giving this type of loan right now. Check back sometimes later down in the year for a response. That's not what we envisioned. That's not what we were enjoying a couple of months ago. And now we're back to square one, where there is no car loans, no house mortgages, and people are still getting a difficult time to have access to their own money. And we're so helplessly dependent on the work and the support of the credit unions. So hence, I would have taken this decision to be in support of this group that is trying to put things in order, not for the benefit of individuals, not for the benefit of one or two persons, but for the collective, all the members. It is our money that we need control over. And to answer your question again, it boggles my mind to understand why this gang does not want us to make the determination and have a say.
Thanks for that intervention, Marlon. Jenna, are you concerned as well? You know, folks are complaining that it's taking very long to get an interview, just to get an interview to be able to see if you can get that minibus loan or some other loan, some other facility there at the Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union. Are you concerned that instead of going forward, the union is going back as well?
Definitely. At the time when the credit union started granting vehicle loans and mortgages, I was the finance manager with the credit union, and I played a pivotal role in the design and implementation of those loans. So in terms of the availability of finances and the credit union's ability to continue with these loans, I am very, very familiar. I left there back in 2022, right? So I am concerned because at that time, the money in the banking system, right? We were concerned of the low interest rate that you were benefiting from. And we thought at the end of the day, the money is there, it's the members' money, and why not make it available to them? And at the same time, you would be able to benefit from a better return while giving a better rate to the members for the access of vehicle loans and residential mortgages. So that is really the idea behind offering these new loan products. And it is interesting that is as though we were about three to 4 years back, because all of this was being planned well ahead of the AGM that we had in 2021 for the credit union, because of course the general membership had to approve the lending of these new loan products, being products that we did not offer prior. So that was taken to the membership, it was approved, it was rolled out successfully. I personally believe that it caused a certain drive in terms of development in the housing sector, right? Because following the credit union launching vehicle loans and mortgages specifically, that if you pay attention, you would realize that the NBS, New Building Society, revised their lending rates down, because at the time the loans were offered to the public, it was lower than the New Building Society. And the New Building Society went and revised their loans down and also revised their lending amount upward. And then, of course, the government of Guyana, they went and the low-cost mortgages was revised 2 years in a row. And so you saw this drive coming, and I believe all of this started with the credit union. When the credit union offered these products, it received a certain level of attention that really shifted the entire country, and this drive started. So it's disappointing. It's very, very disappointing that we're back to where the money's in the bank, not available to the members, and the members are unable to benefit, and now they're stuck with the banking system all over again.
Yeah, I'm happy to hear that the credit union was responsible for the market becoming so competitive. Truth be told, I'm a member of the union as well, so I have a very keen interest in what happens there. And when I was there quite recently, I was asking them. I said, I heard, there was supposed to be ATM cards coming on board, and so what has happened? Seems as though everything's at a standstill. Mahela, what's happening here? People want a very responsive union. This leadership more point to be responsive. What moving forward?
So the truth of the matter is, the credit union is seriously at a standstill. No proper leadership, no leadership that wants to see the credit union grow, and that is the fact. Because if you would want to see the credit union grow, the first interest you would have is ensuring that the members benefit. You cannot go into the credit union at present and get a simple as $100,000 loan without the hassle. I can tell you this because people have been reaching out to me every day complaining of the many guarantors that they have to find. Outside of the many guarantors, they have to be able to be going back and forth. Oh, this document is no longer there. People submit their documents, it's lost, and so on. And people are so frustrated. When I say to you the credit unions at a standstill, the credit unions at a standstill. However, we're urging all our members to stick with us because we know that better is yet to come. So we don't want people being frustrated and pulling out their monies because the powers there be, that is what they want. So we're asking all our membership, bear with us, while of course it is not the most favorable time for the credit union. Because of the issues we're facing, we're sure that this too shall pass and this will come to an end. So, of course, we're looking forward to have this quickly resolved. Even if it means we have to go back to the court, we are prepared to do so. Because, like I said, the court had an order placed out here. The 5th is on Monday. At this point, I'm McCalman, being the applicant, cannot say to any of the people who are supporting our team, look, you can go at X polling station. This is where you're going to be able to vote. There's an online platform. You have to register beforehand. We, at this point, know nothing about the voting system. How do I vote? How do I log in? We know nothing. Sharad, you're muted. You're muted.
I'm very happy. Apologies there. I'm very happy that you circled back to that issue of the court case. Tell us more specifically, maybe Marlon or Judah, jump into Mahela if you need to do so. What did the court order should be the process heading into this very special general meeting, and what to encourage?
Thank you for that question, because I'm happy that we are able to tell our people what is happening. So the court specifically ordered that the petition must be honored. What was asked for in the petition? One, that the same way the annual general meeting in 2021 was held, the same way the special general meeting was held. Now let's remember, the annual general meeting in 2021 is who got the present committee of management in office. So people like me who voted for the present committee of management, we're asking for the same system to work. What are the systems? One, we're asking for an online platform where people can be in the comforts of their own homes and they're able to adequately cast their ballots. Two, people can, if I decide that I don't want to go online because, I'm not comfortable with the online, I don't know how it works, I'm not comfortable, okay, I can go to a polling station in my area. In Region 6, for example, because I'm from Region 6, I can speak specifically to 6. I can go somewhere in Region 6 where I can cast my ballots in person. And more specifically, outside of the casting of ballots, I must be able to have some registration process done. So by now, we should have gotten a registration process. We see that there is an advertisement out in the newspaper. I'm not even sure if that was a genuine case, or is it just to say I'm putting it out there, because as it relates to now, if there's an advertisement, we must be able to have some form um of system that works right now to say, look, this is how you vote, this is how the meeting is going to be held, what is the agenda, so at this point we have nothing to work with. So the court order, just the way the AGM in 2021 was held, the same way this SGM was held. And so we asked specifically for that, but we are yet to see any of those things being fulfilled. Because I can say to you that I'm not even sure if the service provider was even contacted, because we are at this point, and I'm not even sure if there's any work being done behind the scenes.
It's quite interesting what's happening. Quite interesting. Marlon and Judah, you guys seem to have your minds made up in terms of Team Trevor Ben. What is this for you that made up your mind that says, I want to support these folks? I know Marlon mentioned some of it, but I want to get into this discussion. What is this team bringing to the table that makes you say, I want to support that?
Yes. Judah will be able to speak on the numbers, but I would like to address the members from where I am coming from as a member for in excess of 25 years. I think I joined the credit union since in 1998. And at the time, it was kind of taboo. Your friends in your workplace might say to you, you're in credit union, why you don't deal with the bank, etc., etc. But we saw the test of time. And here it is in 2021 that we really start to benefit seriously as it relates to car loans and mortgages, and the ceiling for borrowing moved from, it was at a long time at 300 and something thousand. And then it went to $1 million sometime, I believe in 2016 or so, it went to $1 million. We started to see the benefits and the impact on our lives as hard-working, honest public servant. This credit union has the capacity to keep you honest as a public servant because it allows you to borrow some money at low interest rate, you pay back, and you get your friends to sign on as guarantor for you, you sign on for your friends as well. So it was a good community. And when Mr. Ben, with his visionary leadership, and when Judah and those guys punch the numbers, they say, hey, we can give you guys car loans and mortgages. This is visionary leadership that we welcome at the time, and we were happy about. And after, I believe it was a year or 6 months, there came the mutiny by the Gang of Nine. And we're here today having to defend why we want a voice. I mean, it's unbelievable the position that these guys are taking with our money. Our money. And so for someone like me, and I'm imploring on the members who are there a long time like myself, not to lose faith, to stay the course, and to ensure that we risk back this credit union from these people so that the type of visionary leadership can continue to lift us out of poverty, because this is our only guarantee right now. Because with all this money that's moving around all over the place, etc., our only fort currently is really the credit union. And that's why I'm pleading to the general membership to be attentive. February the 5th, there should be some activity. Be alert, because at the end of the day, it is our money, it is our opportunity to ensure that we secure our pension, our finances, and our well-being in this country for many, many years to come with our credit union.
Yeah. Secure your future. Man, it's great to hear you talk in such personal terms about the community that is this credit union, and the fact that it helps to keep public servants honest. You can build a life from investing in this credit union and seeing those returns. Years ago as a young teacher, I joined the credit union, but one day I went in there and the place was so dark and dismal, and I had a stamina like Marlon, but I come back now because the thing looking so shining. What was it for you, Judah? Made up your mind.
You see, definitely, I came in the good times. I came in the times when loans were already at $1 million and we were moving into vehicle loans and mortgages. And I wasted no time being charged with the responsibility to manage the finances at the time I was there. I was there for 3.5 years.
Excellent.
A couple of years ago, we bought a plot of land further up Hatfield Street for the credit union. The intention behind this plot of land is because we would have outgrown space on Hatfield Street, right? So we try to keep it at home. We found a sizable plot of land that would have allowed parking and everything in central Georgetown, still Hatfield Street, a little down the line. To date, nothing. Years later, probably about 3 years later, going to 3 years now, nothing has been done with that plot of land. It had some old buildings on it at the time it was bought that was intended to be demolished. To the best of my knowledge, that was not even done. So the credit union has this piece of land waiting there, and we're still crowding in a building that could barely accommodate us. Right? We need a modern head office. We need a space that says a financial institution. We did facelift the current building, but that does not say it looks good compared
Brought up the avenue.
Brought up the avenue. It looks good compared to what it was, but it does not say a financial institution. And that's what we need. So when I think about where I want the credit union to be, this team is what I have in mind. Because you said you heard ATM cards, ATM machine. That should have been done since 2022.
Yeah.
I could tell you I personally compiled the budget for 2022. An ATM machine with ATM cards was in the budget.
Modernizing the union, I love that.
I intended to have that done before the end of 2022. I left the credit union in August of 2022 after they removed the plans for the plot of land. They removed ATM from the budget. And I'm thinking, where are we going if we're not moving forward? Well, then I don't want to be a part of failure. So I decided to take my talents elsewhere.
A principal position.
But of course, not turning my back on the union. And hence, I'm a part of this team. When the mortgages were designed, at that time, NBS was $12 million. It was $12 million. The credit union decided we were going to go above NBS. We were going to do $15 million. Low-cost mortgages are now $20 million.
Wow.
If the credit union was moving in the right direction, instead of stopping mortgages and stopping vehicle loans, we would have revised the loan policy and started lending $20 million in line with low-cost mortgages instead of stopping it. So it is disappointing. It's very, very disappointing. And the members are left at large.
Yeah, I could imagine the feeling there. As we wrap up, Mahela, you said just now that something is going to be happening Monday, some movement, some action. What can folks really expect? The coach says this election, this general meeting will be held on Monday, not special general meeting. What can folks expect? And today, Marlon and Julia, as we wrap up, what should we be thinking as we approach Monday as members of the union, constituents? Right.
So, Sharon, I am prepared to vote on Monday. But if I cannot be given the opportunity to vote, I am prepared to be in front of the credit union asking these very questions. How can I vote? Where can I vote? Because I am prepared to vote. The court ordered specifically that I, Mihaela McCalmont, should be able to vote, should be able to have a meeting, an audience on Monday. So any other thing happens is that I am prepared to get to the credit union to ask my very questions. Why are these things not in place so that I can adequately cast my vote? So if it's going to be with a placard, I'm prepared to do so. If it's going to be to ensuring that I turn up to ask questions specifically to whomever, the directors and whomever else is there, I'm prepared to do so. So on Monday, if I cannot vote in my region, I will be in Georgetown at Hatfield Street asking those very questions.
I don't think I want anybody who can openly defy the code in such a brazen manner managing my credit union. Marlon and Judah.
Well, for me, right? For me, my first loan was either 34. My first loan was either 34 or 38,000 Guyana dollars. Now I'm being able to access over $1 million. I'm able to have a special savings account. I'm able to access a vehicle loan and a mortgage. This I need to defend. And so I will be there on Monday to cast my ballot on Hatfield Street. Come hell or high water, I am going to be there because it is as serious as that. From whence we came to now. And here is it that these people are trying to deny us this way. And I'm not doing it for me, but for all those public servants that are coming behind and that are being encouraged now and are being proud of being a part of this community of savers. That is us members, public servants, past and present, a part of something that is so impactful and helpful in our lives. Not in the lives of those who would have benefited, but those who have gone on and those who are coming behind us. So this is the reason why I'm imploring on fellow members to come out on Monday to cast your vote. And if there is some reason that we cannot get to do so, or the opportunity being presented to us in the Constitution, it says that, look, if a date is set for such and such a meeting, and for some reason it cannot be hosted or held on this particular date, you come back how many days after and ensure it happens. So that is the mindset I want all the members to have. It is time for us to take control of our money and not to allow persons to continue to abuse the power by telling us members what to do and how to do it and when to do it. Thank you.
Judah, you have the last word.
I don't think the court could have been any clearer. The court was very, very specific. They were very detailed. The current persons there, they went back to court, as a matter of fact. They didn't attempt. They went back to court to avoid holding the AGM, the SGM, and the court denied their ruling. The court said no, right? And I mean, once that was done, well, then you might as well comply. So I would trust that this time, when we take a contempt action, the court takes it seriously. I expect the court to take it seriously like it did with everything prior, and they are held accountable, because it is not possible. I will show up on Monday as well, but it's not possible with no plans in place to be ready for this special general meeting. I played an integral part of the planning and execution of the annual general meeting in 2021, and I could tell you it took months. A special general meeting will be shorter. There is no annual reports and so on, but it will take at least 1 month of good planning, all hands on deck. It can't happen in a couple of days.
Yep.
But if
All
I
right.
could jump in, Sharad, could I jump in quickly to say
Go
that
ahead.
the court gave adequate time? So it is a
Yes.
group of people who are ensuring they're flouting the court law. So it's not that the court did not give them adequate time. And you know what I love about Justice Singh? Justice Singh asked when he gave the date, is it favorable to everyone in the room? And he went around asking everyone in the room, are you comfortable with this date? Everybody was comfortable. Everybody was prepared to go with the 5th of June of February. Why are we not prepared for the 5th of February? So my thing is, I am turning up at the Hatfield Street if I'm not allowed to vote in my area or I'm not allowed to vote online. And I'm urging every member to ensure that we turn up in our numbers, because with numbers, we will ensure that our voices be heard. Thank you so much for this opportunity, Sharon.
Excellent. Mahilai, Marlon, and Jenna, thanks for coming on so short notice and sharing your thoughts with us. Thank you. Best wishes. All right, and that's going to do it for us at this end, folks. I want to thank my lovely guests this evening, Marlon and Jenna and Mahilai, for spending that time with me, a consequential time discussing the Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union. They have that, supposed to have that special general meeting coming up on Monday, folks. Monday is a big day, 5th of February. Teachers are supposed to go on strike on Monday as well. I see Joe Hamilton saying that they shouldn't, and Priya Manikchan saying that they shouldn't, Minister of Labor and Minister of Health, respectively. Philip Pittons, they want to give you all this $1.146 trillion economy. We got to do better. Thanks for staying with us. Little in the overtime, Edward Brooms and Martha Harris, Dan Gribbs, Lester Williams, Donald Daly, Rastaman, Shelly DeRader. We're going to see you guys in the next one. Stay safe. That's on time.